Okay, folks, we got the winners of the 2011 Tom's Marine Team Trail Championship Weekend. We're here on Douglas Lake, and we've got David Mullins and Brent Hoskins, who just won a brand new Ranger Z119 with a 200 horsepower Mercury on the back. They had 29.74 over 2 days. Day one was at Cherokee. Day two was today down here on Douglas. And Brent, we're going to start with you. Tell us about Cherokee yesterday and your weight yesterday. I think you had a little, almost 15, like 14.7, something like that. Tell us about Cherokee. And Cherokee was much stronger yesterday than a lot of guys thought it would be.
Okay, yeah, we had a little over 14, and I practiced a couple of days last week and got on some fish down the lake, and we caught several on top water and several on like a little crankbait. And it was tough though. I mean, we caught several fish, probably 15 or 20, and I only had 5 keepers. And we had two 4-pound smallmouth that really helped, and the rest of them were largemouth. But it was tough. I mean, I thought we could catch more on top water, and it just didn't really pan out. And then started catching them on a little crankbait and got on some key little banks, and come out pretty good.
Well, the interesting thing was, after your weight yesterday, you were still 5 pounds out of the lead going into today. So you knew you had your work cut out for you.
Yeah.
And
we figured, I mean, if we could survive Cherokee, we had a good chance. I mean, David was catching some pretty good fish over here in practice, and if we got by yesterday, we had a chance. So.
All right, we're going to switch over to David. Tell us about today on Douglas. It started out a little rough for you, but you found a kicker fish that really gave you some confidence, that thought you could maybe win this thing.
Yeah, we practice. I found 3 different schools of fish over here. They wasn't real deep, but they was off the bank, and it was a game plan to hit those. And started on the best spot I had, and there was already a boat sitting there. I couldn't believe it because I didn't figure anybody else would find those fish. So went to the second spot, got up on it. First throw, lost a 4-pounder, maybe a little bit bigger than that. Second throw, lost a 3-pounder, and then caught 2 2-pounders. And I thought we'd just run the tournament right there, and went back to the place that we started on, that boat was at, and then caught that big one about noon.
And what did you catch the big one on?
Caught it on a crankbait.
How deep?
It was probably 18 foot.
Yeah, so there was some deep fishing today. I don't know if people can see in the background here, but Douglas Lake's probably down 30 feet right now, which is typical this time of year. They pull it down, but if you're not familiar with these fisheries, it's a little striking when you drive up and see all this exposure, so to speak. So, the drawdown had an effect, but you had to go deep, and that kicker fish gave you some momentum.
It did. There wasn't a whole lot of fish out there deep, and I practiced 4 days over here, and you could go up and catch a pretty good limit on a spook or rattle trap. And I just put the ranch to work, turned it on, and spent 4 days out here and found 3 different groups. And luckily we had what we had, and didn't think we had a chance of winning it. But
well, I'll tell you what, guys, what a great team trail to win. I assume this is your first boat that you've won together as a team.
Yes, sir.
And just a huge win. A lot of fantastic anglers. I mean, this is a top 5 team trail in the country, and your name's going in the book forever. The 2011 champions. Great job. Appreciate your time, and I know you're already looking forward to 2012 in your new rig.
We are.
Take care, guys.